Sriha. Hey, Piriyaran, Sriha, Sriha. Hello, everyone. Good night. Good night. Yes. If that's a greeting, not a goodbye. The English doesn't have a word for good night. Or a greeting word for middle of the night. Good middle of the night to you too, yes. Yeah. Go to bed! You can always check out the VOD later. I don't want any members dying. You gotta put in good work in the gulag, I mean. I need your continued support. Yeah, so let's get food guesser out of the way. Food guesser. Happy sleep deprivation to you too. Actually, in my case, it was really weird. I woke up at like 10 a.m., right? After going to bed at like 6. And I couldn't go back to sleep, so I went about my day. And then at like 5, I'm like, okay, I'm EP. I'm gonna take a nap. No, I think it was like more like 6. I was gonna take a nap. And then woke up at 12:30 or whenever I posted on Discord. Ahem. Oh, I know this. This is from Europe, yeah. Germany? Oh. Apparently I don't know this. Southeast from Germany. Serbia. Hungary. Huh? I thought Hungary bordered. I mean, maybe it does. Czechia. Oh my god. Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia. Ah. All these options and it took me so long. My score going down the drain. That's okay, I just gotta do well in the next two. I mean, I've seen this in Korea too, that's why I guess Korea, but apparently original is Japan. Kachaka lime, sugar, or kachaka, lime, sugar, ice, fruit, simple syrup, bitters. Um... Mexico? Rip everyone else's stream streaks. Yours ended itself for no reason. Brazil. Hi, Pirinha. Okay. I did pretty well on second and third answers, so... Above average! Yay! Hi, Pirinha. Hi, Pirinha. Num 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 num. Yeah, well, let's start 14. I'm having my late night snack. I don't know if this cherry, I think it's cherry Danish. Maybe it's not cherry. Oh, I think it's raspberry. Oh yeah, congratulations to Canada for making it to the knockout stage. And BGPP, bad game poorly played Korea, for getting knocked out in round robin stage. All they needed was a tie. To meet Canada in the knockout stage. But they couldn't even do that. Oh, I don't worry. I have no authority over Korean soccer players, or football players, if you prefer. They're safe for now. Until they visit NEA HQ and get detained for Kumon possession or something. Death sentence? No. Ahem. Anyway, the long road to Dawntrail. Ready to get underway? On. Then present your travel pass to the guard and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The bridge to Dawntrail is a wonder in its own right. This gate is barred to all save those with express permission from one of the Dawn servants. Signed by Volvo Lamat. Signed by Val. Lamat herself. What's that title? Val? Because her father, there's the head of reason and the head of resolve. But it's not like it's head of vow and head of something else. So where does the vow come in from? Is that just how they address Dawn servants? Vow, Jaja Gulu, Gulu Jaja, Vow Kwana. I'm by Vow will climb out herself. My apologies, miss. You wait here just a moment. Nod. I love this BGM. One of my favorite BGMs in the game. He said, shall we then? That might be the only voice line. Actually, no, I think there's like a narration whenever we enter a new region, right? So let me turn on the zoom. Nope, no new narration. But we might have additional cutscene. Well, what a disappointment! Aaronville's like, the bridge itself, the bridge is a view in itself.
古くからの言葉で導きの太陽と呼ばれる荒野。強烈な日差しが渇きをもたらすこの地は生物たちに過酷な試練を与えてきた。
Blazing rays とこ
う。だがその地下に恵みの水、精輪水が埋蔵されていたことで状況は一変する。利用コーナを支持する革新派の人々は青い炎に照らされた先に豊かな未来を夢見て走り出した。そして俺たちはまた足を踏み出す。新たに敷かれた鉄の道をたどり旅を続けるために。
Hi,你好，어서 오세요。
俺の故郷はこのシャーローニ荒野のさらに先、ヤースラニ荒野という場所にある。
ヤースラニ。
少しばかり長旅にはなるが、鉄道を使えばさほど苦労はしないだろう。駅までの道のりはあいつを借りていくとするか。
Whoa. Short on Ronak? Right, so if one will suffice, I'll have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need to, then you'll have to wait. The Ronak have been acting strange of late, more easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable. picking out the few fit for rent and proven bothersome more. I mean, they look big. I think the two of us could ride one. They have a very creepy eye. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either, but much has changed since last I was here. Not the best start to our journey. I mean, why not share one, Erinville? Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. 아니 그냥 같이 타면 안 돼? About that, sir. As well traveled as you look, it's not only the Ronak that have been giving us trouble. Other wildlife have shown signs of aggression too. A merchant should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around till they do, and I'll see you both on Ronak for a safer trip. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. Actually, I may be a little concerned. But the Ronak, Erinville, the Ronak! I don't know, the Ronak creeps me out, so... Even if you left now, waiting for the Ronak would be faster than walking. And safer besides. You'll be back on the road before you know it, I promise. And there we have it. Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time there while waiting. 아니 진짜 눈 너무 크리피한데? Maybe you're heading to Hutsatawi then. I'll have a man bring the Ronak over there. Ronik. Oh, it's Ronik. Not Ronak. Ronik over there. He knows Vol is an expert at destabilizing wildlife environment. Destabilizing? You mean putting down a few aggressive stragglers? Ganibiri, huh? Real away. Lili, huh? Let's get some XP on Ito. Oh shoot, weather current. I forgot. The first thing I should do whenever going to a new area is attuning to weather currents. Or rather, tossing the compass midair to see where the nearest weather current is. 556 northeast. 오늘 하루가 잠을 많이 잤습니다. 아주 잠이 충분한 하루였어요. Yeah, those stragglers are just awfully close to the nest sometimes. Last time I was here, it was little more than a camp, with a shop or three. 저는 집에서 업무를 보기 때문에 플렉시블합니다. Well, it's become a proper town. They have a saloon there. Let's go for a drink. I want to see what they drink in. Mexico or Texas or whatever this is. Which state usually is the setting? When they have like Western shows. With cowboys and like deserts. Oyo-san! O-san da to?
喧嘩か
Takes 3 steps back and fire. Yare yare daぜ。
いいですか、もう調べはついているんです。物的証拠も揃っているし、疑いの余地はありません。
何が物的証拠だ。嘘つきの悪党め。豚箱にぶち込まれたダチを解放しねえと痛い目に遭うぜ。
はあ、どっちが悪党ですか、デコア君。君の仲間は自警隊で副隊長を務めるこの私にあろうことか街中で公然と銃を向けたのですよ。故に法にのっとり逮捕したわけですが、取り調べてみたら強盗の余罪までもが明るみになる始末。
Larceny means robbery, huh?
罪を償わせずして解放するわけにはいかないで
Funny
しょ。
how I understood that one from hearing the Japanese word without knowing the English word.
この辺りの治安が悪くなってきて自警隊が組織されたとは聞いていたが物騒だな。
悪ガキのデコアちゃん、どうちまちたか。ご機嫌斜めなら俺がミルクでも飲ませてやるぜ。
ミルクでも飲ませてやるぜ。
おいウィフーテさん、早くこのうるさいチビを追い出してくれよ。
くそー、子供扱いしやがって。ダチは強盗なんてやってねえ。濡れ衣だ。
They're being framed. They've been framed.
無教養なガキはこれだから嫌いなんだ。デコア君、大人として扱われたいなら法に従いなさい。多くの部族が集うここシャーローニ荒野の平和は皆が法に従ってこそ保たれるのです。そしてその法を破る者を悪党と呼び、悪党を取り締まるため我々自警隊が発足したのです。その小さな頭でよく考えなさい。それとも君は
If the police is corrupt,
本気で私を敵に
who
回すつもりか。
investigates them then?
そっちがその気ならやるっきゃね。
おい小僧、
That voice, Estinian.
あいつは
Oh, Riel, you're too close to the truth.
やめておけ。引き際を見誤るなよ。
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw.
なんだって。
なんだって？
おーい！ でここんなところで何をやってる揉め事を起こ
How
し
do
て
you
ない
act it up? It kind of sounds similar to what's his name from Yulmore. Chai News.
さあ覚えてろよロネークのクソイカの腐れ野郎
Such a brat.
イエフーテ君一体何があったのだなんてことはありませんよケマッカ隊長またデコアのやつが仲間の解放を求めて来ていたのです奴の動向には部下たちと目を光らせておきますのでご心配なく
ご心配なく。
そうかそうかいつもご苦労
いつもご苦労。
では私は見回りに行ってまいりますまた後ほど
Good to see Estinian again. Hadn't seen him since he was dueling
お前たちも
the
こっちに
previous
来ていた
Dawn
のか
servants.
王が代替わりしたと噂で聞いたが黄金鏡の扉とやらを見つけたということか
俺はこっちの出だからな。もろもろの報告で帰郷するついでにサカトラルを案内してるところだ。オタクは
ただの物見遊山だ
Otaku
当て
wa
のある旅じゃないからな
seeing what there is to see. Going wherever the wind blows, eh?
グルージャジャから手合わせの報酬をたんまりもらったからな
Kuru Jaja compensated him for the duel, okay. Comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
それじゃ俺は行くぞ
I mean, to me, that sounds like an abuse of national treasury, but maybe it was Kuru Jaja's personal money, not the money he had as a Dawn servant.
ああそうだここらのサボテンダーはうまいぞ見た目は多少奇抜だが試してみるといい
Sabotender? You wouldn't eat a sabotender. Any embezzlement? No, 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 no. Wait, you don't serve sabotender here? Then what did he eat? At Real having that expression. Oh, Estinian. You so silly. Dinoriha. No sooner do we set out than we run into excitement. At least no one was hurt. This Dust Watch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. That's every day ending in Y. Lundi, Vendredi. Those don't end in Y. Mardi. The peoples of Shaloani rarely saw eye to eye, and for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Dust Watch was likely established by supporters of Kona preferring peace by enforce through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Lance Guard would be forced to step in. What freedom they have now would be lost under Zoral Jah's authority. All of which is to say, unless a lengthy stay in a jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. Kayobi, Suyobi even gets Yobi with Y. I should like to think the stableman has arrived with the Ronic by now. I'll go on ahead to check. If you still want to have a look around, then be my guest. Come and find us when you've had your fill. Of Salva Tender. Okay, new home point. Oh hey, independent merchant. Hopefully he has some level 94 gear here. Oh wait, I think we've already checked out level 94 gear. Yeah, we have. And determined that it's just what the people in Rahi wear. 아라님이야. 휘파람요? 휘파람 좀 치죠. 그럼요, 그럼요. A friend, I take it? Sorry to have kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Ronic. Which is why I have to ask that you stop at Sheshenewazi Springs. That's fine, of course, but why haven't the Dust Watch dealt with this banditry? Kamaka and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up's easier said than done. Manta, good morning. If you have anything of value, you'll want to take care. Thank you for the warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then, if you're ready to set off, I'll see you on the way. Ready then? Settle up. Your friend seems to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. They have creepy eyes. They don't blink. Stuff of nightmare. That town we just visited wasn't even here several years ago. With few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turn to no palatenders. Not just for the water in their stands mine, their fruits are also said to be both nutritious and delicious. See that hole there? Some might hope to find water there. But it's for ceruleum. The eruption of flames from within makes for a spectacle. The Wallachie, meanwhile, show great reverence to ceruleum and its blue flames. Blue mages. But this is a discussion for another time. We're here. We didn't even come that far. A good thing for these Ronix. No sooner did we dismount than the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on Ronin. Now then. This is Sheshanewazi Springs, perhaps the busiest town here in Shalawani. People travel here from all over hoping to find their fortune. The change come to Utsatawi was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in 3 years I've been away. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should still be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Iate is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me to hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Jural. I can but assume she too came here seeking great opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Iate. Loa Sakwe. Hey, I want these outfits too. Okay, we're looking for blue hair, chat. Look out when you see blue hair. Presumably Miko, blue hair Miko. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I think I have it as a glam on my main character's retainer. So she's a minor, I think. Hey, I did a 360 of the perimeter and I'm not seeing this Iante. Oh wait, is that her? Blue hair Chetona. Yes, I'm Iate. And who might you be? She's my friend. Wait, why did I say Miko? I meant Jira, obviously. See? Goodness, it is. Ellen Heronville, yes. A man grown, you were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since last we spoke. Really only 3? I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Shake my head, I missed it, but I'm still shaking my head. Well, this is Iate. She's known my mentor since they were children. What, the V lived for like 250 years, right? Nice to meet you. It's funny how real-life rabbits don't live long at all. But rabbit people in 14 live for a quarter of a millennia. Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with company. You really have grown. Elenshipia. Ellen, what now? Alright. I was born at Elenshipia. I adopted a new name when I became a billionaire. One that adheres to the Eastern Viera Convention, so as to avoid drawing attention. Long enough for Fran to make it to 14, however long that is. Which game was she in before? 11? Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you would continue using my chosen name. A homecoming? You know, I've been thinking of paying the old stamping grounds a visit myself. It'll be good to see Kachua again. Fall from my memory. I don't know about any. Oh yeah, 12. I remember she was supposedly in one of the more recent Final Fantasy games. She's the finest archer I know. Elenshipia's mother and mentor. Every time I drop by, she'd treat us to a veritable feast and prepare this fresh game she'd hunted herself. You're impressive with the bow too, Yate, even among the Shitona. Oh, I couldn't compare to Kachua, but her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a place among Ghoul Jaja's traveling companions after all. Honey. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tural lit a fire in her. Even after Elenshipia was born, she often left him in my care so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. Yate, please. Oh, we're all friends here, aren't we? No matter how many times he asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Is that why he became a gleaner? Thus did she task me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. But it was real and we found it. Found it? As part of the rite of succession, I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing, or she'll be thrilled. Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. Well, we should be on our way. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give me my best to catch you on. Help! I need help! What's that about? We'll investigate. Please wait here. Why don't we go together? Is she like shopkeeping? Daylight robbery? Know that these are the infamous local bandits. Please, you have to help, I've been robbed! It's Namika, Woklama's nursemaid. Aaronville Rehal. Come any closer and we'll slit her throat from year to year. If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh yeah? Hold on, did he say this is Voklamat's nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss, we'll deal with this. Please, you have to give it back. Namika, no, don't follow her. I'm going after Namika. This lot I leave to you. I was itching for a battle, so let's boko these two Zakos. Cocky bastard, I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. I can deal with him later. First, we need to put this one in the dirt. Who's putting whom in the dirt? I give you guys 10 seconds. Okay, not when I mess up my combo, but that's okay. Let me just use my melee attack all the way. Damn it all, she doesn't know when to quit. Defeat the bandits, chase after Aaronville, Ellen Shipya. They don't know you're a war criminal. War criminal? No, 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 no. Never, ever has that happened. Not even in 1984. Eat the AoE to assert dominance. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea where they're headed. You said they stole something from you. A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Woklamat. I see. Close as you two were, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? Once the right of succession ended and Woklamat crowned the next Dawn Servant, she is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much and of my plans to return home to Yasulani. She gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. It filled me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this wonderful gift, given to me by the vow of resolve. and now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name, but if only they had left me that bracelet. Well, time to go beat up the entire bandit camp. I would ask what you intend to do, but I know that look. Oh, you know me well now. 뛰어쓰기해서 엠파시스 하지 말란 말이야. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. Harm's way? These Zakos can't do anything to me. I can assure you no harm will come to us. Riel will make certain of that. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure all procedures should. No, it's okay. I'll just knock them senseless. No one will die, probably. I don't know what to say. I can see why Woklama puts so much faith in you both. Before anything else, let's see her back to Sheshenozi Springs. She'll be safer in town, and with Iate there to keep an eye on her, we should have nothing to worry about. Thank you, both of you. Oh shit, I've been forgetting to use the Ether Compass again. Aaronville told me what happened, and you needn't worry about Namika. If those bandits should find us, I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those bastards wouldn't care even if they knew. It makes me sick. But at least she's safe, and I know you'll set things right. 클린봇이요? 클린봇 뭐 있나? 0단어 3개만 설정해놨을 텐데 2개인가 3개. 나머진 시식 자체 검열일 겁니다. Aaronville's composed demeanor belies his eagerness to help Namika. Alright, let's go and recover that bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for these bandits, as this involves a gift from Woklamat, we must be mindful how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy in the return of said gift if lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Dust Watch. Well now, that makes me think you're strong. Really strong, aren't you? Real strong. I may have saved a star on one occasion. Save a star? That's a bold claim to make, but if true, that certainly speaks to your strengths. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything else? Anything you can tell us about these bandits? Say that again. Say what again? Let's see. Well, of late there's been talk about some unsavory tide coming and going from Tonate Nyawi to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that cerulean extraction is big business, no one wants to waste their time picking at the dried up veins there. Sounds like a perfect lair for bandits, not to mention that one with the bracelet fled in that direction. Well, you'll be investigating the place. I can let Dustwatch know, if you would like. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain, if you have no objections. Right then, let's be off. Okie dokie. Southwest. I think that's where the other current is. On a 163 to the southeast. Let's grab that first before going, since it's pretty close. Stop following! There we go. .207 northeast. I'll grab that when we're at the next Mewahetosan. Hetsoan. It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. We go in. Boko, all of them. Get the bracelet. And get out. Easy. They've made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dustwatch not have noticed by now? They're in cahoots! A question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you'd go on and have a look around, look about, I'll keep watch for trouble. Plum sort. Oh, plum sort. You don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right. The bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop on any inside. As you lean in to listen, you begin to pick out voices in the muffled chatter. Don't know where we'd be without him. Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. Not when we've got a boss who can keep the dust watch off our backs. Ha. Hey, watch what you say. The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them sainted souls was running our crew? That drunk who bought your story about the gold-shining alpaca, am I right? Ah ha 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 ha. Oh hey, there's another one. Bandits will not notice you here. Kamsamdang. You lean in to listen, a familiar voice rings out through the wall. Let me out of here, you bastard! Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Make me, I'll get you all back for framing my friends. The vulture most of all. You tell him he can eat shite. How about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. I brought back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. Beautiful, ain't it? Bet it was made by a famous artisan. You idiot, how are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please, I'm sorry. Reckon we could find a sailor who won't ask questions. Sell it for a song. Here, your reward. Don't bring me this kind of grief again. I won't, boss. Thank you. Okay, do I go in and beat them up? Finished, are you? Let's retreat for now. So, were you able to learn anything? Yeah, many things, in fact. Leader's a man of the Dust Watch. That would explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. And you say they gave the bracelet to him? It seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? Dakoa? That's the boy who confronted one of their officers in town, isn't it? And you say they threatened to take him to speak with the vulture. Their leader's allies, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Riel is desperate to bite down on some jugular. No. Only simply cast Flare on totally not helpless bandits. Well then, not only do we have a better idea of who's behind this recent rash of robberies in Watsatawi, but we also know he has a bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult though, if he's that quick to point a gun at his own underlings. I'll storm their hideout, I can take them. We need to get him alone. You're right. If we confront him with his henchmen around, a violent outcome is all but guaranteed. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. Luateniasa... Oh my god, these names! Luateninyawaza. Luateninyawaza. Meet me there, and I'll explain everything. Xenos is not amused. Xenos is dead. He has neither amusement nor bemusements. You can feel the reverberation of his cheeks as he turns in his coffin. Wow, that is the smallest fog reveal ever. Also another small piece. If we're to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it won't be done barging in through the front door. We'll have to lure him out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of Eorzea, dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. It's their breeding season, you see, and their males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. With a few ingredients and sample of their species, I can create an attractant that resembles this scent when burnt. We can then lure the Eorzea into the bandits' hideout, flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then, while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask that you collect the excrement. While you see to that, I will go and procure the remaining ingredients. We've done this for the moles before, back in Stormblood. And before you say anything, I do not ask this because of any aversion to feces. It would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants we require. Here, take this pouch, see it filled, and I will handle the rest. I like how I was crossing arms just earlier. Man, this vacation arc is turning into something. Well, that's really far. Level 100. Nice ass. Never mind, those were its knees. I'm convinced these names are just bad guy laughs type out. Yeah, say yeah. How far is this thing? 74 northwest. What is this area? Hello? Shapely knees. Very shapely knees. Ahem. And these look like dinosaurs, flying dinosaurs. Alright, I found my uncle. Eorzea, uncle. You survey the area but see no sign of Eorzea droppings. Never mind. Gamer banana. Nutty. Foul smelling nest. Find a pile of Eorzea droppings and gingerly scoop them into your pouch. Using utensils, not my hands. Using gamer banana, whatever that is. Finish already, are we? Your glow stick? You gave her banana. Excellent. This will do nicely. All that's left is to mix the feces with humble claw fibers, dried nopali tender root, and generous helping of animal fat. Let's get back to Tona Tenyawi. Tona Tenyawi. 이름들이 너무 어려워요. The names are too hard for me. My cat brain cannot process. Everything is ready. Time to set our plan into motion. Thank you for the cat ears. Creamy hot chocolate. Wild banana blend. Tender shortcake. Fruit and aloe jelly. Take the coin. Fair number appear to be gathered inside. Now's our chance. I'll keep the watch from here. The attractant I leave to you. Always leaving the dirty work to me. Toss it into the bonfire near the middle of town. The Eorzea will come soon after. Good Meister, huh? The things that I do for my friends and to save the world. Poof. Don't stay here and enjoy the scent. Get out of here. Okay, she's getting out of there. What's that smell? Bomb has been planted. Ah, that reeks! What did you put in the fire? 아, 액세서리입니다, 액세서리. Wasn't me, I swear! Did something die? Someone wanna explain that ungodly stench to me? Alright, where are the Eorzea? Hashira! Azoko! Huh? What in the world? Run for your lives! So the smoke drew them here. I swear, when I find out who did this... I'd say our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelet. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. The tab will be back for you. Oh, you gotta get me out of here right now. They're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. Shh, they'll hear you. 들렸니,하? Who was that? Hey, are you gonna help me or what? The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. Why don't you break him out and I will go after... what's his name? All that effort and not to show for it. Sorry about that, but damn, I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. No need to apologize, we were planning to save you eventually. Rolling my eyes. Really? I don't know you, and I don't even know who you are. You're secret admirers of mine or something? Absolutely not. I'm just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture, I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? The one and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as deputy chief of the Dust Watch. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. You're trying to get back something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out of there. I have an idea where he's hid his cash. Reckon he's headed there now, too. We can go together. I've got a score to settle with him myself. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first, will you tell us? Alright, so those bandits at Tonatenyawi, they are called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves, kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by mining concerns, folks who needed help to even the odds. That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how. It's a duel. I see. By the old laws, anyone who loses a duel in a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in position of authority. And we made damn sure they did, every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. Then, about a year ago, the Vultures and his thugs showed up. They got better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, that was when we really won them over. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who would prey on the people it was created to protect. I talked it over with my friends, Kuikana and Liwane, and we all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he would win. But when the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With Sam locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dust Watch. And that's why you were ready to challenge him in the middle of town. I was until that guy with the spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of town than the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner. Then, well, you know the rest. You said the Dust Watch would be of no help. Were they all working for the Vulture then? No, not all of them. The Sheriff, Kamaka, and he's as honest as they come, a staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it were my word against the deputy chiefs, who do you think he would believe? Well, if he knows where this Vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover Namika's bracelet. What do you think? For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask is you hear me out. But not here. I'll be waiting for you at Sheshenuwezi Springs. But just to be caught by the Vulture's underlings again. I guess we can decide what to do after he gives us that pitch. And let's see if there are any other currents on the way. $312 north. $246 north. 네, 밥 먹고 방송 켰습니다. 50. No. Gotta be on that little cliff there. 9 northeast, never mind. Okay, different cliff. I need Torrent's double jump here. Five, 6, 6. 지금 5시 23분입니다. (341) south. (256) southeast. (131) 네, 새벽 5시요. Oh darn, I didn't attune to Sheshenuezi Springs. (348) 그렇게 배고프진 않아요. Not bad. 오토바이 극이네요. 전투 극. 모반테 어그로 당해서. Okay. Good, you're here. This is where he hides his loot. I expect he'll show up soon. Oh, this quest line is longer than I thought. How close are we to finishing? Law of the Land. Law of the Land. Okay, we only have 2 more quests left. 퀘스트 2개 남았으니까 끝내고 방송하겠습니다, 그럼. Barenville looks expectantly for Weehu Day. Well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. 영어로 yawn. YAWN. Yeah, he moves his spoils in cerulean barrels where no one would think to look. They're mixed in with regular shipment of fuel to Tulialau, where they're sold off. You said he stole a bracelet of yours, right? If he knows you're on his tail, chances are he will be eager to get what he can for it. But I doubt he'd trust a lackey with that business, given the provenance of the piece. Now I'll wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight until he's got coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after Hosatawi, but I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. Ah, well, not my finest hour, I admit. But there's a lesson in that. The vulture is a slippery bastard. If we're going to catch him, we need to back him into a corner with a hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here. Over to Hutsatawi would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. This will buy time for the other to search the barrels for any stolen goods, and using that will expose him as a criminal. There's no way to tell if Wihote's carrying the bracelet, but regardless, there will be time enough to find it once he's behind bars. But won't he simply feign ignorance? Oh, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. A duel? That approach didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way, he won't be able to wriggle out of it like before. Every man, woman, and child of the wilds understands the importance of duels and the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. But wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in town? It's not as if we'd be using it in live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. What's important is that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and he will lose, that will be the end of the vulture. The plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? As long as we get the bracelet back. That bracelet's really important to you, huh? Don't worry, I'll see to it you get it back. If you're satisfied, then so am I. I knew I could count on you. I was seen in Tonatenyawi, so it's probably best I stay and search the barrels. Then you're with me. Tell the vulture I tried to rob you, but you managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he won't be able to resist taking the bait. You'll want to buy your friend as much time as possible and make your way to Hutsatawi. Once you've got the vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. Alright then, let's get to it. 아저씨. That kid tried to rob me. 님 말고 이 아저씨요. That Eorzea, or likely that Chetona's doing. What's his angle? And then there's a brat. It's past time I dealt with him. Perhaps a gentle poke Yes, a gentle poke was my dagger. What's this? Ah, an unfamiliar face in these parts of him. Have you need of a dust watch, miss? Catsplanation. What, Sekoa tried to rob you, but you apprehended him? I see, so desperate was he to see his friends free from prison. He turned to a life of crime, how awful. You have my sincerest thanks, miss. Might I trouble you to take me to him? Catsplaining is my favorite emote. Cat emote. Not that this is an appropriate time for me to play your tour guide, but if you insist. Eorzea Springs is home to a thriving cerulean mining industry. The prospect of easy coin has attracted some undesirables, so... Where is the next? 455 to the east. Pretty far. Is this the place? I don't see him. I see. Very well, lead on. We're leading him all the way here, okay. There's gold in these fields, blue gold. Ahem, best be wary of the beasts in these parts. They may prefer to snack on cerulean, but for you, I reckon they'd make an exception. What is that supposed to mean? You think these wildlife population can take me on? Meow, meow, meow. Is this the place, then? Level 100 cactus sneeze. It's some sort of joke. Let's keep moving. Hunts. This better be the place. Now I remember. Ow! Yeah, I don't remember I'm attacked. I left him tied up around a big rock. Must have been a different rock. My patience is wearing awfully thin, miss. If he isn't at the next place we stop, I may be forced to do something you and I would both dearly regret. Threatening me? Unless you'd rather I feed you on raw needles and all, cut the chit chat. Tough guy here. Alright, where is he? I don't see him anywhere. Where is Zekova? Tell me where he is or I'll bury you in the same grave. Goodness me, where could he have gone? That's it, I've had it with these games and I've had it with you. Hey, Wehote, you looking for me? If you want to place me under arrest, you'll have to work a little harder. I'll be begging for a cell by the time I'm done with you. Wehote, and that's how you say his name. Wehote.
おや、誰かと思えば悪党のデコア君じゃないですか。君もついに強盗に手を染めたと聞きましたよ。わざわざ捕まりに来てくれたとは。
いや、捕まるのはあんたの方だぜ。
あんたの方だぜ。
私の俺のカバンじゃねえか。
盗品を見つけたとはお手柄ですね。
これはシェシェネ聖林船で見つけたものだ。トライオラに送られる予定だった樽の一つだな。聖林水の定期輸送に紛れ込ませれば万が一にも幽連隊の検問に引っかかることはない。そうして盗品を運び出し監禁するつもりだったんだろう。
なんだって？
なんだって？
一体誰がそんなことを？
誰がか。この一件の黒幕、つまり強盗どもの頭目は手下からある品を受け取っていた。武王ウクラマトがナミイカという名の乳母に送った腕輪だ。
おお、ブワンウクラマ。Wow. The Japanese name title for her is the King of Power, King of Palace, King of Resolve.
ウクラマト様の。
なんだ、心当たりがあるのか？
知りませんね。知っていたらとっくに逮捕していますよ。どういうことだね、ウィフーテ君。
ウィフーテ君。
はめられたんです、隊長。確かに腕輪を持ってはいますが、これは広いもの。そうだ、罠です。強盗一味のこいつらが私を陥れようとした罠なんです。自警隊の副隊長である私が目障りだからって。
副隊長様なら当然この土地の掟を知らないわけないよな。この荒野に生きるやつなら誰もが知っている荒野の掟だ。
荒野の掟だと。
だおら。
ウィフーテ、
ファイトファイトファイトフ
お前に
ァイト。
決闘を申し込む。
決闘。
俺様が勝てば俺様が正しい。あんたが勝てばあんたが正しい。それが荒野の掟だ。
재밌게 일단 웹툰 마왕까지 한 걸음이라는 웹툰에 어느 용사가 가지고 있는 능력 중에 결투를 신청한다라는 개쩌는 능력이 있었는데 일단 그거 느낌 들어서 좋네요.
おお、荒野の掟だ。いいぞ、やれやれ、決闘だ。
이야레야레.
冗談も大概にしてほしいですね。そんな安い挑発に私が乗るとでも。
断るのか。荒野の掟を断るなんてとんだ腰抜け野郎だぜ。
いいだろう、後悔するなよ。
うわー、デコはやっちまえ。
야치마에.
隊長、止めなくていいんですか。非致死性のゴム弾とはいえ街中ですよ。
필긴 능리하. 맞는 능리하. 어디 스토리 있냐고요? 샬로아니? 부분의 스토리 레벨 95 스토리입니다. Robert Bullets, what kind of Desperado town is this?
いいから黙って見ておけ。
This is the 14 kind of Desperado town. Is that a coconut crab? I mean a tumbleweed crab?
Heh! 遅すぎてあくびが出な。ハゲタカさんよ。
詳しく聞かせてもらうぞ。
おっさん、街中で決闘なんかして悪かったよ。 もし法ってのに触れるんなら俺様を逮捕してもい
Oh
い。
my god, there's a bird right outside my window right now. Chirping.
その代わりダチは解放してくれ。
Hold on, let's see if I can capture it.
頼むよ。
창문 밖에서 새가 아주 멈췄다. The sound, the audio, capture the audio. Bird song. Never mind, it stopped. 한국말로도 해줘라. 창문 밖에서 새가 지저귀고 있다니까요. 근데 멈췄어. 소리 들리게 주려고 설정하고 있었는데 멈췄습니다. 딴 데 갔나봐요.
うーん、確かにお前さんは銃を抜いた。銃を抜いたのはウィフーテの方が先だ。その後に発砲したとしてもそれは身を守るため。
대충 이런 소리.
正当防衛ってやつだな、デカはよ。仲間の2人も釈放だ。
おっさん、意外と話がわかるじゃねえか。
まあ私も荒野の人間だからな。それにしてもまさかウィフーテが荒野の夜明け団を乗っ取っていたとはな。
なあ、ウィフーテの手下どもはどうなるんだ。トナテニャイにもまだ居座ってる奴らがいるが、
法を犯したという証拠があるものはな。だがそうでないものまで片っ端からというわけにはいかん。目を光らせながらもまっとうな道に戻れるよう機会を与えてみるさ。ではお前さんはどうするつもりだ。
へっ、俺様は何も変わらねえ。これからも悪い大人がいればそいつらから弱い奴らを守ってやるだけさ。
これウィフーテから取り戻したものだ。武王クラマト様の贈り物なんだろう。
ああ、あいつの大切な人への贈り物なんだ。
Police chief looking for a little promotion.
そ
And
れ
he
じ
got
ゃ
over
あ私は
personally.
これでボルチャー逮捕への協力に感謝する。
It ended up being rather more complicated than expected, but all's well that ends well. Yeah, finally it's over. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Hey, last quest of the day. Now that we have the bracelet, let's return to Eorzea Springs. Will you be staying there long? I'd like to give you a proper thanks after I find my friends. We weren't planning on, but there's no need to rush. We'll see you at the springs then. (480 northeast). Okay, here's a bird sound. Let's see. It stopped! 아니, 또 멈췄어! 아... 마이크로 소리 잡으려고 하면 멈춰버리냐. Alright, anyway, let's continue. 봅시다. There's a bird in the room with us, Rial. The bird's in our heart. Whoops. Stuck. The bird lives on in our heart. Not dead. $277. 206 northeast. $42 northeast. Where is it? There. Let's just take teleport. My bracelet! Thank you so much. This is more than just a gift. It's a part of me I could never hope to replace. Truly, Wuklamat is blessed to have such devoted friends. I wouldn't put it quite that way. I prefer to think of us more as long-standing acquaintances. Regardless of how you choose to describe it, there's no denying the depths of your bond, though I'm sure you'll continue to do so. Can't say I'm surprised the deputy chief turned out to be the bandits' leader. I always knew something wasn't right about him. An easy claim to make was a gift of hindsight. Hindsight 2020. There you are, the real Daybreakers have arrived. I'd like you to meet my two best friends, Wikana and Liwine. Day 371 of waiting for Riel to replace the flax. Flax what? You have no idea how satisfying it is to see that bastard Wihute put behind bars. We never gave up hope that Zakoa would find a way to get us out. He always was the best of the Daybreakers. Glad he was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Unfortunately, our group is smaller now and lacking in small strengths besides. Some outlaw might see us an easy target. Even so, if anyone should give the Dustwatch the slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We'll train night and day, so no one will get the better of us ever again, isn't that right? Right, and you'll teach us how to draw your pistol so fast, won't you? Well, we won't need to duel if all goes as it should. Checkerboard scarf is kind of swag. I want it! Actually, I might have it. But on the off chance it doesn't, we'd best make sure everyone can match or beat my speed. We owe you a great deal. We owe you a great debt. And one of these days I'll be sure to repay it. On that, you have my word. Until we meet again. Alright, can we take the train now? If you'll excuse me, I shall find a quiet place to rest. As I'll be here a while yet, though, do let me know if there's any way I can be of assistance. Are you not planning to take the train home? Oh, train service has been suspended, did I tell you? You mentioned no such thing. Something about the tracks being damaged in the last quake. The tunnel was closed as well. An earthquake? It must have been when we were still down south. There have been quite a few tremors of late, and a rather large one struck not long before you two arrived. I can only hope no one was hurt. They preview ever called in any substantial capacity? I don't think they had any gameplay demos yet, just a trailer. At any rate, if you want to know when the service will resume, you could speak with the station master yourself. Let's do that. The station is just over there. They usually do introduce a new race every expansion. Did they introduce a new race for Endwalker? We got Vera, female Vera, and male Rothgar for Shadowbringer. For Endwalker, oh, we got. I don't think we got anything for Endwalker. And then Dawntrail, we got male. Dawntrail, we got female Rothgar. Maybe we got male Yeah, we got male Vera during Endwalker, I think. So we may or may not get a new race in Evercold. The trailer didn't feature any new races, so I don't know. It seems people aren't too happy about the train delays. A라고 했습니다. Bunnyman. Yeah, we got Bunnyman, Men Bunny during Endwalker.
本当にごめんなさい。今のところ復旧のめども立ってません。
まったくどうなってんだ。こんなところで足止め食らうなんてよ。
Horse girls? 馬娘?
まさか君たちも文句言いに来たの?
Is this who I think it is? What's his name? Is this Tanjiro? Is this 9S?
地震の影響で鉄道が止まってると聞いたんで、復旧がいつ頃になるか尋ねに来たんだが、まだしばらくかかるみたいだな。
そうなんだよね。もう全然人手が足りなくて。
No, I don't think this is Hanae Natsuki? What's his name? 이름 까먹었어. 성 이름 까먹었어. 9S from a 2B.
地震のたびに線路を点検しに行かなきゃいけない上に、継承式の直後にあったどでかい地震のせいで一部の枕木が破損しちゃってさ。
継承式の直後。妙だな。それなら俺たちもトライオラにいたはずだ。町がヨカトラル側にあるとはいえ、シャーローニ荒野でそれだけの大地震があれば気づきそうなものだが。
なんか変な揺れ方だったんだよね。地震自体はこれまでも時々あったけど、それよりむしろ爆発みたいな。
俺にできることがあれば手伝ってもいいが。
Explosion. Maybe it was caused by someone rather than an earthquake.
え、本当に？
オタクはどうする？付き合わせるのも悪いし、ここで解散しておくか。
手伝ってもらえるとすっごくとっても嬉しいな。
すっごくとっても嬉しいな。Don't ever turn me down.
やったー！ありがとう。僕はシェンだ。よろしくね。早速社長たちに紹介しなきゃ。事務所の中に入って。入って。
You will compensate us, right?
巻き込んで悪いな。
来た来た。この人たちが今話してた助っ人だよ。 そこのシュバラール族のおじさんがワーリカ社長。奥にいるのが当社最高の機関士ニトビケ夫人。
Can you please zip up that shirt? Button up that shirt. It's distracting.
でこっちの顔だけいかついのが僕と同期の鉄道技師ダーピャだよ。
I wonder if it's intentional this crew looks exactly like the crew from Trine in the first.
手伝い心底ありがてえ。礼は弾むからよろしくな。
Okay, a burly Roskar. See these three. These three. Oh my god, even the flashback. Yeah, those three.
何どうしたの？
You happen to be a fan of trolleys.
うちが使ってるのは最新式の製輪機関車だっての。
駅に併設された車庫まで行けば外からでも列車が見えるはずだぜ。
じゃ早速だが、お前さんたちには俺と一緒に木材の調達に行ってもらいたい。破損した枕木を交換するために強度の基準を満たす木材が必要なんだよ。ここらだとパリオーナン翼屋で取れるものが最適だな。あそこで暮らしているヘイザーロ族の一団がいるから、まずは許可を取るところからだ。
You know, I was thinking before the redhead was shown, I was thinking, okay, this Roskar looks really similar to the Roskar in Trine, but I don't know if that's because I'm not good at identifying how Roskars look. Maybe I'm just suffering from they are look the same syndrome, because I don't care for and have used a Roskar avatar in the game. But I'm glad he actually does look like the other Roskar in Trine. I'm glad I'm not I'm not suffering from. Yeah. I will stop there.
よっしゃ、じゃあ行こうぜ。
Okay, that's it. Though no small number live in Shaloni, I must confess I've never visited the home of the Hetzero, as they largely live in accordance with the older traditions. I suspect they might have a dim view of the railroads. Ready. Ever cold Roskar, not happening. Since Evercold is like new story now, new arc, I might go for Orang again. I'm gonna reset the counter on the races. Lock in for whatever the new race is, no matter what it is. Only if... I don't want to promise. It could be like the new race could be the elephant race. And I don't want to play as the elephant race. I will softly commit. Well, to remember. No. I will softly commit to the new race, assuming that there's a female. You can select female, because, you know, sometimes they only add male characters first. And it looks attractive enough. But otherwise, no. I'm gonna go Aura again. Ever since seeing the trailer, I've been saying I was gonna go Aura, because in the trailer, Auri people are prominently featured. Still got a Femro to do. I'm not doing Femro. I'm not doing Femro. No, no, no. Nuh-uh. Anyway, that's it for 14 today. Maybe a quick trial as a treat. Oh, that was quick. That was super quick. Hopefully an easy one. I don't want anything hard. Oh no, not an easy one. No, I like the fight. Just I'd rather not have the burden of being a healer when I don't play. When I don't play often. Fat tacos, big fat tacos, yum. There's just a lot of opportunities to die in this fight from knockoffs. Knockouts, I guess. Knockbacks. Someone's... Oh, no, no one's gonna... Oh, MB's gonna die. Rip MB. Oh, they survived barely, I think. Big fat tacos, yeah. Okay, now when we get knockbacks and you don't position correctly, you will die. No, someone ran right off. The white mage is doing such a good job of healing everyone. I have nothing. Like, my job's too easy. Okay, should be a knockback coming in. Oh no, rip RL. Funny we have the same initial. That guy lost taco privileges. Beautiful enlarged emote, I just saw it. Thank you. Bear witness to the glory of the Empire. At least there shouldn't be any insta-deaths now. Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god, my thing ran off. I'm so mad. I was thinking I would have my invuln for a bit, but okay, I don't know where my potion is. Are we resing? Am I resing? I'm resing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call him the PLD. That was amazing. I thought I was gonna die there. And I only died there because I was trying to not double up with our potato. Even though I was closer to the left side, I think, the side I was running to, they ran there too. So I had to run all the way to the end. No, I gave it to that paladin. Okay, not instant. Call it a day here. Yeah, it was basic. Probably because the portrait system is broken. They must have had a nice one set up and they just decided to break on them. Like it does every time. Let's review what happened though. I kind of want to see how I ended up. I'm pretty sure I was the closer one to that spot I was initially running to. But maybe I wasn't. But maybe I was. Okay. Here it is. Yeah, I was more left than the potato. The capture. So we get the marks. Oh, okay. Never mind. I started more right than them. But I got in position first. And then they came to there, so I tried to run to the other side. Didn't have enough time. I guess I should have just doubled up and used a barrier on myself. This was the worst timing though. I should have just waited for the respawn instead of hitting it right away. I was thinking, do I have enough time to figure out where the heck? Because I didn't see where the empty spot was. The nearest one, I couldn't find it. I'm like, do I risk running and dying or do I just stay here? And I was hoping my inbound would stay long enough and then PLD saved the day. Potato and a BLM. What's a name like Game Wizard? Anyway. That wasn't happening. Thanks for coming to the stream, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. No, yeah. Technically tomorrow, because it's already Wednesday. Sorry, already Thursday. I'll see you on Friday, is what I mean. I'll see you on Friday. 토요일에 뵙겠습니다, 여러분. 리바. Thanks for coming. Bye. 뿅.